Right before we jump into this video, if you want to take better pictures in only 11 days, well, I created a free video series that you can sign up for right now at froknowsphoto.com/11 days. Jared Polin, froknowsphoto.com, and this is 3 shots or less, where I try to get the perfect exposure in 3 shots or less. So here's the situation we're in this time. Now, a lot of you guys requested to see low light photos for 3 shots or less. Now, that's exactly what we're gonna do right here. We're in a hallway, there's no window light, and we have to build the proper exposure in 3 shots or less. I'm using the Nikon D3300 with the 18 to 55 kit lens. We have Todd standing here between 2 lights, or just behind them, and I'm gonna try and get the perfect exposure right now. So this time what I wanna do is I want the meter to tell me the proper exposure. So I'm gonna set it to 12,800 ISO and let the meter tell me what the right exposure is this time. So here we go. Gonna dial my exposure in. Let's go. I'm at 12,800 and it's f4, and at 3/20th of a second, it's telling me that's the right exposure. So let's take a picture here. Take a look. And you know what? The exposure looks pretty darn good. The meter did a great job in this situation because it's not being thrown off. But there is an issue. If you zoom in or you just look at this image, it's raining grain. It is so noisy and grainy. So what I want to do is build the proper exposure in the next 2 shots to bring the grain down even with this basic setup. I'm going to go from 12,800 and I'm going to drop it 3 stops to 6,400 to 3,200 to 1,600. Now let's take the picture and see what happens right there. And let's take a look. Now, if anybody out there said that, oh, Jared, you dropped the ISO 3 stops and you didn't change anything else and you knew it would be dark, well, you're absolutely right. The image is extra dark. But let's think about this. How do we get the perfect exposure now in just 1 shot? Well, this is simple. We had the right exposure, but with too much grain at 12,800. So we dropped the ISO by 3 stops. Well, the other thing we can drop now by 3 stops is the shutter speed, because we knew the exposure was right 3 stops higher. So because we dropped the ISO 3 stops, let's just drop the shutter speed 3 stops. We're at 1/320th of a second. We'll have that to 1/160. We'll have that again to 1/80th of a second, and we'll have that again to 1/40th. Now that's not too slow for me to handhold at 18 millimeters, so let's see this shot. Boom, let's take a look, and there you have it. You see that? We got the perfect exposure in only 3 shots there, and what we focused on is we had the right exposure, but with way too much noise in this basic DSLR, and I just showed you with this kit setup in 3 shots how to drop it down and get the perfect exposure. I'm very happy with how that turned out, and I want to thank you guys for requesting low light style photos for this. But if you want to request a different situation or scenario, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and maybe we will be shooting yours next. So that's it. Jared Polin, froknowsphoto.com. See ya.
Subscribe now. Watch this video.